What is going on, you guys? Browns Gratification here, and today we're talking about two new additions to our coaching staff. Kinda two, one for sure, and um, the other was gets a dual role. So first, we're talking about Bill Musgrave, uh, former coach for Cal, and has a bunch of experience in the NFL. Him and Stefanski ran into each other for 2 years. Bill Musgrave was offensive coordinator for the Vikings from 2011 to 2013. In those 2 years, Stefanski was an assistant quarterbacks coach. So they knew each other for a little bit, and people don't like the buddy hires by Stefanski, but they don't realize the NFL is all about making connections and hiring people you've previously worked with or worked for. Sorry, that's my phone. And I think his experience plays a role, and also the offense he runs plays a role in this because his Cal team ran a lot of gun and ran a lot out of the gun position. Um, so with seniority, experience, and you know experience mainly being the big thing is why they brought him in here as an offensive assistant. So he's going to have some input in what the offense does. Um, People don't like it. People don't really like his track record, but when it comes down to it, Stefanski makes the final decisions, and I trust him to make the right ones 95%, 99% of the time. So, no big deal to me. Just adds more experience, which I like. Second, so Stefanski's been going into his fourth year now with the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 years, we didn't really have a quarterbacks coach title officially, kinda, because that was taken by Alex Van Pelt, and he was quarterbacks coach and offensive coordinator under Baker Mayfield when he's had his best year. Um, Andy Dalton, he was the quarterbacks coach in Cincinnati with him, had his best years under him. And with Aaron Rodgers being the biggest quarterback, best quarterback he's played with so far, or he's been coached by so far, coached with so far rather, not coached by. And I remember reporting about this a few years ago when I was doing these videos. Um, but Aaron Rodgers was furious when he got fired. He loved AVP and they fired him, which I don't know what went into that. But we picked him up, I think, a year later or so, or that same year. So, and yeah, according also to Mary Kay Cabot, Browns inquired, talked to Deshaun Watson. Actually, not talked to him, but I mean, you paid your quarterback $230 million. You're gonna inquire like, hey, this is who we're thinking about quarterbacks coach. What do you think? And Deshaun Watson loves AVP from her report and was good for it, was happy for it, and they decided to give that dual role to AVP again, which is good. And I also read a few things that AVP was a lot more involved with the quarterbacks. Um, and I got that mainly from Deshaun Watson's interview with Quincy Avery, which you can find up on YouTube now. Um, and that the quarterbacks loved AVP, the offense loved him, and I think he had a lot more to do with that quarterbacks room than we know, because Drew Petzing did have that title, but from that interview and from that quote, it seemed like AVP was a lot more involved. Whether it was just he's offensive coordinator and your star quarterback is back, so they're trying to keep a connection there and trying to make sure everything's fluid. So yeah, I'm happy for it. People don't really like it for whatever reason, but people seem to hate everything Stefanski and the Browns do. So it just comes with the territory. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.